It ain't.
Let me tell you about this super fly, dirty, third coat, muddy water, shout it, pop that pussy if you wanna. Let me tell you about this old school blowing lean.
Welcome to the Joeschmo Sportsshow, where stats don't matter, but we do. I'm your host, Kevin Loden. We have a great show for you today. Let me introduce to my panel. To my right, far right, we got
John.
Right here, we got
Jay.
To my left,
Krispy Kreme Ken.
and making a guest appearance to my far left, we got.
What's going on, Kunda, aka Kevin OK, aka Beast King of Fantasy Football, Peyton Man owner. Let's do it.
All right, guys, let's get it started. What we drinking on today?
Highness for your Highness.
How we liking it?
I think I'm going to say at the bottom.
Can't never go wrong with Heineken. Can't go wrong with Heineken, baby.
Can't go wrong with the Heineken?
Can't go wrong with the
Heineken.
Not at all. Not at all.
You're a little interested, Jay. You all right?
I'm a little warm.
Okay.
You know, so, it feels good to win.
Yeah,
so
I hear you.
I just want to put that out there.
We got action.
Yeah, he don't went from white beaters
Yeah, right?
to blankets.
My question is, what grown man buys a blanket?
Yeah, look like a damn snake.
Did you get that as a gift?
It wasn't
buy
gift.
it yourself.
They got sleeves on.
It does not. It was a gift and it keeps me warm.
All right, let's get into something different to start off. Let's talk about basketball. All right? Is LeBron the king?
He's still playing for the Heat.
I saw the pic. Yeah. He said
And is he going to bring the title to Cleveland?
No, I think that team is super deep, man. I was just watching them last night playing the Bulls. That's one of the deepest teams I've ever seen. I forgot they had Kevin Love for a minute.
And he did.
And Verjao played out of his mind.
Shit, Kevin Love forgot he was there for a minute. He ain't really trying to do that last night offensively.
Nah, man.
He was just rebounding.
I mean, if you look at it, LeBron was at the end of the stat line of the starters. I think that's a good
What you
sign.
think, Ken?
It's preseason. Nobody's playing hard except
If you saw the game last night,
right.
you would disagree though. Because
Derrick
Derrick
Rose
Rose was out there trying to prove the point.
You're trying to keep up Kyrie.
Derrick Rose. Derrick Rose is
He
playing.
made Kyrie look bad last night.
Yeah, he been gone for 2 years. He's the most rested player in the
I'm like,
NBA. He has something to prove.
fresh out the pool.
He better calm down before he get hurt in preseason.
Straight up.
I would say I would lean towards LeBron. And the reason I lean towards him is because I don't think for the championship. I think the Cavs have a good shot for the simple fact that he's not going to have the challenges he had in Miami.
Absolutely not.
There's no person on Cleveland's team that thinks they can be number one. When he got to Miami, D. Wade was a number one. Chris Bosh was a number one coming from Toronto. So it's a matter of all these young folks buying into LeBron. It's not a question of who's the best, whose team it is. It's his team.
Yeah, they already said the Kool-Aid.
What you think, Jay?
I feel like they're going to be a strong team out of the East. It's just preseason. And right now, throughout the season, they're going to figure out where's the weakness at. And at this point, you can't tell because everybody's just playing ball. So eventually, in the middle of the season, they're going to figure out, okay, how can we shut out LeBron and see if anybody else can beat us? Just like Miami did. Eventually, it got to the point where LeBron got tired. He couldn't continue dragging the team on, and nobody else would step up and play. So
I don't know if they're gonna win. I just don't want them to win. I'm gonna be honest. I just don't want Cleveland to win. I just don't want. And I like LeBron up until the fact that he did this match, going back to Cleveland, trying to build.
you still feeling kind of
trying
about that?
to build another super team. I don't know what he was supposed to do, but he wasn't supposed to do that.
That's very true.
Yeah,
I feel that way.
Yeah, that's
He could have did anything else in the world.
I
go back home. You left.
Go back home?
You left. You
Man.
jumped off the court.
Yeah, but if he was able to
I lost
forgive
respect.
Dan Gilbert, I agree. I lost respect
I lost
too.
respect for
But
him.
as a man, if he could forgive Dan Gilbert, who we don't.
I can forgive him, but I'm not going to bring a championship to you.
He bringing it to the city.
No. But he owns the team. So
That
for this
team-
man to get on TV and make the declaration that he made and all this kind of stuff. Like he owned LeBron.
And
for you to go back and and just cow down.
So essentially, you saying he made Donald Sterling comments without saying the word black?
Absolutely.
Dan Gilbert
No
paid
doubt.
$200 million
No
to
doubt.
LeBron step
No doubt. No doubt.
Made him a ton of money.
So
He did.
I mean, to me, when we have these superstars, these athletes who have an opportunity to stand up and make a statement, I was for LeBron when he stood up and went to Miami because he took it out of the owner's hands and put it back in the players' hands. Now you saw all these super teams and all these players getting together and doing their thing. I'm for that. Make your money. Yeah. But now when it's time for you to stand up and make a statement against bigotry, against racism, and you go cowing down and you run back, I lose respect for you. So I don't want you to win.
Okay. I got another highlight for you guys. Let's talk about Kobe.
That's my man.
Is Kobe done?
Kobe ain't never done, man. Kobe not done until he say he done.
They have him ranked the 40th best.
And you gonna have to ball out the next game.
And that's gonna piss him off.
That's where he belongs.
That's down.
That's
right now?
Yeah.
Right now?
Yeah.
Right now?
40? You telling me it's 39 people better than Kobe?
I'm telling you that Kobe Bryant.
Right
now?
Have you seen
Kobe
Kobe
Bryant?
Bryant's new shoes look like wrestling shoes. He is geriatric in the NBA right now.
You gotta
That's
protect
what I'm
your
saying.
ankles, man.
He got to protect his whole leg.
Let me tell you something. I would never count Kobe Bryant out.
Man, not the bean.
I tell you, you play marbles, Kobe's gonna win.
Yeah, man.
You play dice, Kobe will
I mean, he's
win.
competitive.
Kobe just got that mindset.
That's what LeBron does not have.
He eliminates half of the team,
But
half
his-
of the other
his
side.
body-
When
Come
he's
on.
on the court.
It's
Play
like
another
this.
season.
These
No.
the same folks who was talking about Jordan was the shit when he was with the
No,
Wizards.
hold on.
Yeah.
Jordan was shit.
At some point,
Yeah.
the sun on your career sets.
Yeah.
It
It's
is
true.
set.
Yeah.
He has
Personally,
nobody
yeah.
around.
No.
They ain't got no money to sign nobody.
Nah.
He ain't got no team.
No. Never said that. Kobe's still gonna be Kobe.
You think so?
Absolutely.
I don't
So-
think he's the same Kobe.
No, he's not the same.
The
Kobe.
second you see Kobe ankles get broke,
Kobe, well, he already
How you
had
gonna
Kobe.
feel?
I saw it happen.
when did you see it?
It was some young kid across the road.
Yeah.
I seen it. I saw it happen. But I
It's
mean,
gonna
it's
happen a
AI
lot.
and Jordan.
It's gonna happen a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
AI is Jordan, but then
Did Jordan win one?
Jordan won, go back and win a championship though. Even after,
Come on, that doesn't
somebody
matter,
gonna
man.
get their highlights.
Kobe changes his game to his age, man.
Okay.
He ain't gonna be. He gonna do. You know.
I believe in Kobe.
So that
I'm
means
team
I'm
Kobe.
defense.
I'm Kobe.
Yeah. Offensive oriented. That's all I can think
But
of.
you know what though? But you know what though? I can
Nigga
respect
stand
Kobe.
guard.
I can respect Kobe. Kobe stayed when the Lakers was great. He stayed when they sucked.
Yeah.
You know,
He
I
ain't
can
running.
respect that. He ain't running.
Hold up.
He ain't running.
Hold on. How much is Kobe getting paid?
A lot.
Y'all making it seem like he took a pay cut to stay.
A lot less than what he
He is
deserves.
70% of their payroll right now.
But he deserves 100 to be completely
Yeah,
honest.
he does.
Oh,
I mean,
He
look.
does.
LeBron and them, they're trying to commit $60-75 million, but they got a salary cap, so they can't do it. They
No.
don't need nobody else on the roster.
LeBron took a pay cut to play in Miami.
Absolutely.
This
But
is
what I'm
the
saying
first
is,
year that he's gonna get what he deserves.
but they're trying to do away with. They want to do away with the salary cap.
I don't see it.
Listen, man.
But that mean that Kobe gonna make $75 million.
He don't deserve it right now.
He deserve it in ticket sales and TV watching on Christmas Day.
He
Who
don't
played?
deserve it right
Kobe.
now. They don't have a team.
They really don't.
Why y'all hate on Kobe so much? Why do y'all hate Kobe? Is it the Shaq thing?
You know what?
Is it the Shaq thing?
It's gotta be the
Is
Shaq
he still paying for the Shaq thing?
It's because his name is Kobe.
Oh, that's what it is.
And
That's
he's not
Kobe.
from America.
Because it's Kobe. You just
He's a
hate on
European player.
the brother because he's Kobe.
He's a European player.
Let's talk about our Hawks. Do we believe in our Hawks?
Yes.
Next
Yeah,
up,
they're real deal.
Next
Right
up,
now, I mean, they always do this though. Come on,
That is true.
be serious. They always do this.
That's true.
Do what?
First 20 games of the season, that's the best team you ever seen.
That's true.
You ready for them to go to the playoffs? But time to get to game 30.
First round bounce. Are they gonna
Oh, first round bounce.
who
They gonna lose to the Bobcats in the first round.
Oh. No.
They went to overtime from last night.
First, it ain't even no Bobcats no more.
Okay, my bad. Hornets.
That one is not.
You changed the name to the same team.
But I got the Hawks
Second round.
going to the Eastern Conference Finals,
Playing who?
You got to
Cavaliers.
playing the Cavs.
So they're gonna get past Chicago.
Yes.
They're gonna get past Indiana.
Yes.
They're gonna get
And I'm
past.
gonna tell you why. The Hawks right now are playing
New
the
York.
same type of ball as San Antonio. They took the small ball, traditional basketball approach. There is no big names on the team, and it works. As much as I hate it,
It's money ball.
it works.
But you gotta have pop for that to work.
Shit, we got the next best thing to him. We got his assistant.
I want to see this. I gotta see this. In the
I hope
regular season.
the Hawks don't even get to the playoffs.
You gotta see this team after
Shit,
the
they gonna make it to
All-Star
the
As long as Dennis Ferry is in office, I hope they don't get to the playoffs. I'm telling you.
You know what? He might not though, because C-Web talking about buying the team.
Yeah.
Look, I'm not.
Dikembe talking about buying the
Just
team.
saying something about
Dikembe.
Hey,
Hey.
Dikembe has some good years here with Mookie now.
Okay. They had 18 straight wins.
They can't get enough money to buy a team.
Dikembe Mutombo.
It don't cost him much to live in Africa.
Dikembe, he on a hospital. Only on
He
the
already
hospital.
got 95% of his space.
Exactly.
You seen the commercials? They live off 56 cents a day.
Don't
They
even have a
got a
hospital.
hospital.
You don't have a hospital.
Probably do
Yeah,
that.
Shaq ain't spent the time for basketball money.
Yeah, man.
I mean, that's very popular.
Dikembe.
Let's see.
All right, guys. Let's talk about what we love. Let's talk about football.
Yeah, this
Look at y'all. Look at y'all.
real sports.
So week 7 recap. So anything surprise you guys? Week 7.
The Jaguars.
Why you hold
I'm
me?
sorry.
We ain't in class.
I just had to throw it out there, man.
Jaguars.
Speak
The
to that.
Jaguars.
You know what? The Jaguars
Seahawks.
not surprised at
No,
all.
you understand. Like,
No. They lost everybody.
the Seahawks lost, but the Jaguars won a game that I think
They
only
beat
threw
Cleveland.
3 picks.
They beat
They
Cleveland.
threw 3 picks.
They
and
been
they
playing
sold
tough
people
all
away.
season.
But maybe the tough games that they have played caught up with them.
They won them out.
That may have been it. That may have just
They're not better than
It
Cleveland.
may
They're
have been
not.
a trap.
They're not
No,
better.
that.
Jaguars ain't better than nobody.
Especially-
Us
Actually,
Watch my.
they better than Oakland right now.
And then they had their
They got to win.
Yeah, man.
They have the same record
Yes, sir.
as the Falcons when the year's finished.
That ain't saying
What is
much.
that? You got 2 wins.
That ain't saying much.
So what?
Y'all ain't
That's
got
your
none.
fact.
Y'all
Okay.
go
I said at the end of the season.
y'all running the
All we
board.
need is 2.
What, y'all in 32 losses right
All
now.
we need is 2.
Oh, man.
Y'all
That's all they got.
but y'all ain't won since last year.
That's true.
Yeah.
It's been a long time.
Last year.
Hey, y'all been through like 3 coaches.
Last year.
Right.
Last year.
Second one this season.
I don't
Seven games.
I don't even remember what I was.
Falcons fans
I don't
talking
remember what I
about
was
winning
doing
and
last
losing.
year.
Is this really serious?
Somebody got to catch
Y'all
it.
need to.
We can't
Y'all
talk to
strong.
him like that right now.
Yeah,
Somebody got to catch it.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Y'all should try for the Falcons.
I'm just
Somebody
saying.
can catch the
Who was your
ball over
quarterback
there.
last year?
What you mean who my quarterback last year?
He
He ain't good.
doesn't know.
He
He doesn't know.
Who was the coach last year?
He ain't
Who
good.
was the running back last
His
year?
ass is still there.
That's the only person they hold
But
on
anyway.
to. They gonna be fans.
Somebody was
Anything else surprise you guys?
surprised.
You know what? As much as I hate the Dallas Cowboys, I was forced to watch a game with them last
Not
week.
even forced. It was the best game that was actually televised.
Dallas is for real.
They're-
I'm not willing to say that yet.
Let's talk about Dallas.
Yeah,
Let's talk about Dallas. Is Dallas the real thing?
70% completions. I can't even argue with that.
I'm not saying they're real yet. I'm not saying they're real yet because it's Dallas.
What does it take?
It takes them to make it to the playoffs and win a playoff game.
That's
what it takes.
Dallas is
No.
good. Dallas is
That's
good
what it
for
takes
television.
for us to improve.
No. We're not talking about improvement.
Look, Dallas
No.
is good. He's good. Dallas is good for television because I like when they go to the booth and they show freaky Jerry Jones.
They do make it super exciting.
All right, let me throw this out there. Is Dallas the best in the league right now?
No.
Nah.
So what team is best in the league?
I still say
Broncos.
I still
I don't
say
think we're
Seattle.
gonna ever stop hitting that.
You still say
I
Seattle.
still say Seattle. Yeah, I still say
With the
Seattle.
game on the line,
I still
I
say
might
Seattle.
have to agree with you.
With Seattle?
I still say
Hold
Seattle.
on.
So
Hold on.
defense,
Yeah, they lost 3 games. I still say Seattle.
my question is this, right? I believe the Seattle was what they were because people were scared of Seattle. Who is scared of Seattle now?
Seattle back.
Why would
They got a lot going
Why
on.
would you be scared? Who's scared of these are pros playing pros? Who's scared?
I think it was the
I think every secondary is scared of Peyton Manning.
They wasn't in the Super Bowl.
I don't think so.
They definitely was scared of the Super Bowl.
That
He
was,
threw 60 touchdowns.
hey,
Right.
that was last
He
year.
threw 600
That was
touchdowns.
last year.
They couldn't throw one. And
Come on, man. That's last year. I'm talking about the greatest
Peyton
fantasy
Manning
football quarterback.
He is
Greatest
No, man.
He is a
fantasy
stud.
football quarterback.
He is a
That's all I'm
stud.
talking about.
He is a stud.
Right now.
when the game is on the line and the stakes are high, Peyton Manning ain't the one you want.
What's Seattle record?
He ain't the one you want.
What's Seattle
Check
record?
what you
not in the game on
I mean, I agree. Denver is the best team because I think if right now, if we were to play Denver, we don't have an answer for Peyton Manning. So it's going to be a scoring game, just like last year. We scored 50-something points before eventually we lost.
Seattle's had an answer for that. So
Yeah,
why?
but that's it, man. Like you said, I agree with Ken on that point. When he gets in the big games, you don't see the same thing, man. They couldn't even see the ball.
I'm
In the regular season,
listen,
at this point,
listen.
they're the best team.
I'm a Peyton Manning fan.
Yeah.
I love Peyton Manning. Peyton Manning probably is going to go down as one of the greatest quarterbacks that ever played the game.
In the regular season.
But bottom line is, he's good. My take on Peyton Manning is when he gets in these playoff games, the Super Bowl, you need to take the responsibility of calling the plays away from him.
Yeah.
Because he falls apart. He falls apart. Now, you know, Eli, that's who you'd rather have.
Yeah, absolutely. Give me Eli.
Eli.
Absolutely.
Calm under pressure.
Absolutely.
Calm under pressure. Peyton Manning, it falls apart for him.
You just want to
And
take
it's been-
Eli
and it-
out during the regular season.
That's what it sounds like.
No,
It sounds like they're saying Eli should be Peyton backup when it comes to
He should. He should.
Eli
No,
is the same.
should be Eli's backup.
Put the other man in play.
Yeah, I'm just saying though. I mean, that's my take on it.
Yeah, he's
So, is
Eli's
Peyton the best quarterback ever?
Brett Favre is the greatest
Oh,
quarterback.
man,
no.
You can argue that.
no
Brett Favre is the greatest quarterback.
Peyton
I've
Manning
ever
is
seen.
the greatest
I
quarterback
still feel like,
in the history of the NFL.
He's the best quarterback I've ever seen play.
yeah.
Brett Favre is the greatest quarterback
Brett
I've ever
Favre-
seen play.
Brett Favre is the greatest touchdown to interception balance ratio.
Let me
So,
tell you something.
greatest quarterback I've
At
seen.
that
I mean,
game,
one-
Brett Favre did
one-
that, man. That
one-
was the craziest game
For
I've watched.
how many years Brett Favre played? 20 years?
20 years.
20 years. How many games did he miss? Zero.
Yeah.
How many times did he bring his team back? He cost his team some games.
Oh,
Yes, he did.
Cost
But
a lot of
he
games.
put it on the line. If you saw that Minnesota game that they played against New Orleans, and that championship game, when they stole the championship from them, and you saw how that boy played that game with them targeting him,
Yeah. I'm trying to kill him.
trying to kill this boy,
Yeah, they're trying to
overcoming 5 fumbles, and he willed that team to that. Oh man.
So it
That was
sounds-
the greatest game I've ever seen a quarterback
to
play.
me, that sounds like a factory worker mentality. You getting points just for showing up. Like I don't
What do
get
you
it.
mean?
Peyton Manning is the greatest quarterback in the history of the NFL. He has the most touchdowns in the NFL.
Who did he just surpass?
Okay,
Brett Favre.
Keyword
Who has the
he
most?
passed Brett Favre.
Who has the most yardage in the NFL?
I don't think it's Brett. Is it Brett? I don't think that's Brett. I don't know.
It's Dan.
Brett
I
Favre.
think it's
Brett Favre.
It's either Marino. It's either Marino or Peyton.
Brett Favre.
When he could, yeah.
We got to check on that.
No, it's not Peyton. Peyton is
Third
still.
check.
Peyton is like third.
Dude, the best quarterback, because we're not talking championships. The best quarterback was Dan Marino.
Yeah.
Dan Marino has been passed by Peyton Manning
In what?
as a quarterback.
In life.
Well,
That's true too.
What has he passed him in?
Dan O'Neill.
He owns the touchdown. Great. He owns the single yardage.
Let's talk about our Falcons, guys. Let's talk about our Falcons. Will they make the playoffs?
Yes.
Hell no.
You say yes? No, I want to hear this. Yes?
I can't even go with
What
you.
am I supposed to say?
That's
Am
the
I-
truth. It is a possibility.
Don't lie to your child, man.
It is a possibility.
Internally, I feel that in the second half of the season, we can win 8 games. That is what I internally feel. So my truth, my self-truth,
How do you feel externally?
Internally,
all the hate that is in this room right now,
internally, I feel my stomach.
it seems that we may end 7-9.
okay.
But internally,
Turnover.
I see us in Tennessee.
All right, 7-9. What do you think,
I've
John?
always said 7-9.
7-19, man.
7-9.
I've said 7-9 since the day we stepped on this set. 7 and 9. That's what they are. And they'd be lucky to be that.
I see 7 and 9. I also see
Shut up, Jay.
a whole revamp.
Why you even talk on this, man?
Right.
Hey, I'm
Why you even talk about
my inside there, right? Don't touch this. Don't touch this, man. I'm just putting the inside. I'm being positive. Okay? I rooted for you guys to get Baltimore. See what happens to me.
This is all.
That's why we lost. That's why we lost.
My fantasy game I lost because obviously I sat down the better team.
This is on camera. 5-11. 5-11.
And who's your team?
The Raiders gonna go.
So you just ate what you said earlier about the Raiders having a better record or the same record.
Can I ask you a question, sir?
You know better.
Can I ask you a question?
You think
Can I
I'm telling you that the Raiders not gonna win 5.
Can I ask you a question?
What 7? What?
Can I ask you a question?
I don't know what they're gonna do, but I know the Raiders are
Can I
gonna win
ask you a
5.
question? What color is the sky in your world? Come on, man.
When's the last time the
What color is the sky in your world?
Name 5 more wins that the Falcons will get. Name them.
Carolina.
Wait. You can't name any outside games.
Carolina.
You can't name any outside games like
Saints.
Carolina, Tampa Saints.
She's been gonna be Carolina twice.
And
In Detroit.
Detroit,
baby.
Detroit, baby.
Yeah.
Detroit, baby. Detroit.
Early in the morning.
9:30 in the morning, Eastern
Wake up
time.
to a day.
9:30 Eastern time.
Get it.
Since these guys are turned up, let's talk about MLB and the World Series that's tonight. Who you got? Giants or the Royals?
I'm a Royals fan. I like that.
I like the underdog too.
I hadn't paid attention to any baseball.
You should watch it. It's kind of entertaining. I like watching it.
Not even one game.
The Royals in 90, they
Yeah,
still
you
90
feel me?
run.
Turned off. I have not paid attention to any game this season.
Are they Kansas City? Kansas or they Kansas City, Missouri? I don't know.
I think they're
Kansas City, Missouri.
Missouri.
Yeah.
So I think it would be good. If they're Missouri, then I would like to see Kansas City win because it'll do something good for that state with all the tension they got going on right now.
Either those.
But in reality, I think San Francisco gonna spank them.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm gonna go with Kansas City.
I'm on Kansas City.
It's just a good story.
Yeah, great.
What's good about it?
They still basics.
They play National League baseball.
They engineer
in the
runs.
American League. They make runs. They make shit happen.
Yeah. I saw them steal 4 bases in the 7th inning.
There you go.
That was incredible. Incredible.
I mean, it's somewhat exciting.
So National League,
Straight up.
National League baseball and American League.
Yes.
What is National League baseball?
National League Baseball is a more exciting brand of baseball.
Yeah.
American League Baseball is structural. You got your DH. Like, you don't steal
Straight
bases.
up.
Like, it's just boring as shit.
So when
That's probably what I've been watching.
when I get drafted when I get drafted to American League, they tell me don't steal bases.
No, it's the brand of baseball. Like, the American League is, when people say America's pastime, that is American League.
I got you.
What is this?
Really?
What's going on? Take an opportune moment.
Oh, yeah. Let's go ahead and continue.
I mean, you gonna put that up there?
Jazz go sweet.
Was that a Sandman? Wow. Where did he even come from?
Sandman came out.
Gray hair, gray beard. The Sandman.
Yeah, Jay put a blanket up here.
Uh-huh.
Says the Cowboys.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah.
It looks like a
Continue
fading
on, man.
star.
Just continue
No,
on.
okay.
I'm telling you.
All right. Let me throw something out to you guys.
Throw it out.
Best baseball movie.
Oh, man.
Like,
Field of Dreams.
No,
No, the natural. Hands down, the natural.
I'm going Rookie of the Year with Hilly Rosengartner, who broke his arm and then went out there and pitched for the Chicago Cubs. It's just something about a little 12-year-old
I like Charlie Sheen.
throwing in World Series for Chicago
Charlie
Cubs.
Sheen, right? I like Major League. Yeah,
Major League,
Yeah.
Major League, naturals for me. 8-man out was good.
Yeah.
I don't even know what that is.
42.
42 was great.
42 is good.
42 was
It
great.
wasn't a baseball movie.
You didn't
It
look
was
at
more
it.
about
I watched it. It
it
wasn't a
was more
baseball
internal
movie.
struggle.
It wasn't.
It was a cultural movie. It was a movie about
Jackie Robinson.
It was a movie about America. It wasn't about baseball.
It wasn't about Jackie Robinson.
The only you
Big
had
about Jackie Robinson.
the only you had.
I'm a Babe.
You said what?
My Babe Ruth.
Babe with the pig.
No, man. Babe.
I thought that's he's talking about movie.
Man.
That was Babe Ruth movie.
I thought it was, right?
Nah,
Yeah, it's not called Babe.
That's the dream you had, bro.
Yeah.
Nobody like a league of their own?
The rule is a ladies baseball.
All right.
You didn't ask that.
That's not real.
That's a
That's not real.
It was a good movie though. It was really good.
Not a real story.
Like I really bought into them playing baseball. Like Madonna played baseball. I bought into it. It was good.
My dog Skip was good.
Tom Hanks played a good coach.
My dog Skip, I remember that.
Yeah, quarterback I've never seen was Willie Cornelius Washington.
And the mysterious man from the back. Where did that voice come from? It is Halloween, you know what I'm saying? Ooh, right? What the hell?
All right, guys, best time to show. Get our picks.
Picks.
We get picks.
Yeah.
All right, so we got the first game up here. Chargers at the Broncos.
Broncos.
I'm taking the Chargers in the upset.
Okay.
Phillip Rivers playing out of his mind this season. MVP caliber ball.
Okay. What you think?
Taking the Broncos.
I'm taking the Broncos.
Broncos.
Yeah.
Do I even need to say Broncos?
No,
Yeah, you know.
Y'all check me out on next Tuesday.
Next pick is Lions at the Falcons. Well, let me scratch that. Lions and Falcons in London.
Yeah. Not home. Detroit, sir.
Yeah, that's a long flight for them sleeping birds.
Yeah.
I think the Lions.
The Lions.
I love the team, man.
Reggie Bush coming back, right?
He should be back.
Oh,
He was back last time.
Yeah, last game.
Oh,
Yeah,
he's not
Bell
doing it.
got to work.
Well, as
I'm
much
going with the Lions.
as I would like to pick the Falcons,
Decoy.
Mike Smith, what's his name? Mike Nolan and Dirk Cutter have shown me absolutely nothing. They are not willing to change, not willing to adjust to anything.
Hey, house.
So I would say the Lions, and I hope Adama Kansu and Chris Farley just have Nick Farley. Just have a field. Just have a field.
What you think, Coach?
Yeah, I mean really, because I want Mike Smith to be embarrassed.
I don't even know what to say right now.
To the point that he just leaves.
I feel
He just
Your
leaves.
fellow two.
I feel betrayed
Yeah.
by two fellow Atlanteans right now.
Why?
I mean,
You know, I feel betrayed.
look, see my
Because
shot.
I demand
You
excellence.
see this?
I demand
This
excellence.
is real.
I wake up and see excellence in the mirror.
I got the Falcons by 20 in London. They gonna dirty bird dance in the end zone. Detroit gonna fly home sad, and this is gonna start our run in the second half of the season.
See, this is Joe Smoke. ESPN.
Championship.
This ain't what we got to do the corporate mambo job.
Championship.
This is Joe Smoke. This is real talk, baby.
Championship.
We want Mike Smith, Cutter,
Seahawks, Panthers. Next pick.
Seahawks.
Seahawks.
I think the Seahawks gonna take it out on
The Hawks. Did you see that game Russell Wilson played, man? I mean, this is definitely a Halloween show. I mean, because all kind of crazy. I'm just scared. I think.
So you said Seahawks. How about you, Jay?
And I'm gonna go along on this one. Panthers.
Go to Panthers.
You realize that you have the
I'm not starting.
and
Yeah.
Russell Wilson.
I didn't say they were
I'm going for the Seahawks.
Man, let me tell you something. For all y'all saying Russell Wilson is a game manager,
Nah, bro.
y'all
Seen
are
that
some
game last
idiots.
week?
This man accounted for 419 yards last week. Last week by himself. 3 touchdowns.
We're good.
Seahawks.
I
baby.
see it.
Seahawks.
Cool, Nick. What you think?
Well, I don't believe in the Seahawks. I'm just gonna start with saying that. I'm gonna ride with Carolina, Cam Newton, Westlake High School.
You better hope they lose if you want your Falcons to win. So we become #1 in the division.
You know what? I dislike the Seahawks so much. I want Carolina to win. Plus,
That's
ridiculous.
I can see them losing 3 games in a row. Y'all too hype on them. Russell is a game manager. Brett Favre said it. The greatest quarterback in the history of the NFL.
Now you did it. See, you I'm telling you what I said. Y'all heard it. You got it on record. You said it. Next pick, sir.
Let's go with Bears and Patriots.
I'll pass.
Yeah. I think this is going to be down. I just the Bears right now. They just going down the
I
drain.
had to sit through a Falcons game surrounded by Bears fans. I hope they get drugged. I hope the Patriots skin them Bears.
It's unacceptable for them to lose.
As much as I like, Chicago. I've been a fan of Chicago a time or two.
Why do you start off so high and then you right back down?
But because I don't like what they did, Lovie Smith, I hope they don't win another game.
Okay.
Straight up.
Conan? Patriots?
I would never pick Jay Cutler over anybody. So
when he a Bronco,
I'm going with the Patriots.
what's Jay Cutler Bronco?
Jay Cutler is good for 3 touchdowns and 4 interceptions every game. You can count
I'm
him.
going off on a limb. I'm going with the underdog, the Bears.
The Bears.
No, this is
Skins, Dallas.
Oh, yes.
Cowboys.
Yeah. We gonna,
What you think, Jay?
I mean, it's going to still be a big game, but right now they playing with McCoy. So it's one of those games you got to take advantage of taking over the division.
This is gonna be my upset of the week. I'm going with the Redskins.
Yes.
And the reason I'm going with the Redskins is because they got the defense that can rattle Tony Romo.
That's right.
So
What?
yes,
Yes.
they do. They do.
No, first of all,
Just
this
say
is a division game.
Who
We play
cares?
them all the time.
Who cares?
They have the same. It doesn't matter.
Who
It's the
cares?
Redskins. They play the same way.
Where they playing at?
I'm entitled to an upset.
Where are they playing at? Where's the game?
At the stadium.
Is it in Dallas?
It's in Dallas.
It's in Dallas?
Yes.
I'm going with Colt McCoy.
And it's all right. We're about to gain all our respect back with these home wins. Okay.
All right.
You not going to gain nothing.
What time does that game come on? Because
Prime time.
I love watching Jerry
Monday
Jones.
night.
Yeah,
I mean, that's the highlight of the game.
This is great.
Watching Jerry Jones lick his lip.
Hey, you see him? He jumped up.
Right, he jumped up. He looked
It's going to be incredible to see them get beat by Colt McCoy.
looking like
It's not going to happen, bro.
Colt McCoy is going to win in Texas.
No.
Because that's what he does. He
He does
wins
not.
in Texas.
Yeah.
Okay.
He won when he was with Texas, but he's not going to win.
I'm sorry. You ever seen a little kid dream taking?
I've also seen
So
McCoy.
you think
He gonna fight to
Dallas
keep his
gonna
dream.
go 15-1?
These
They
guys
say
got it all night.
We're talking about
I'm going for Washington.
Yeah.
Norville, Washington.
These guys will talk all night. You can find us on Twitter.
Tweet us at Joeschmo TV. Watch us. LumpyCouch.tv. Log in, tune in, subscribe, like, share, favorite, all of that other stuff.
Turn up.
Thanks again.
Turn up.
Let me tell you about this super fly, dirty, dirty third coat, muddy water, shout it, pop that pussy if you wanna. Let me
The only people who believe in Dallas is Dallas.
You're right.
And it seems like half the world right now.
Who's half the world?
Well, they just did another poll.
Bruh.
James.
They just did another poll.
What are you finding this stuff?
Half the world likes bandwagons.
You're right. And they're jumping on our
What are you
bandwagon.
finding
Jumping on y'all
this
bandwagon.
I'm watching national television, okay? It's right there.
Y'all are garbage.
What do you find your stuff at?
I mean, it just feels good to
Do
say.
you go home and just Google
Nah, I don't.
stuff about
I watch TV.
That's not no. He sit there and he think about it as a Cowboys fan. And he say whatever the fuck come out of his mouth. That's what happens. He just say, what really Cowboys fans
Start to
say?
hate it.
What would we say? Better than who?
Tony
Right now,
Romo.
the second best team in
I hope
the
Tony
No.
Romo has a great game
I get it,
for
I
my
get it.
fantasy
I get
league.
it.
Because I'm playing this guy.
Yeah. And you still starting them, I see, huh?
Yes, I'm still starting. I'm
Oh,
starting.
but he got picked up. He got picked up in what, week 6?
Something like that.
Brett Favre is not better than Peyton.
Hell no.
Man.
Brett Favre is not better than Peyton Manning.
He is.
No.
He is.
What, dude? I think you're confusing.
I'm not confusing anything.
I think you're
I'm
confusing.
not confused. Two of the greatest football games I've
Dude,
The greatest football game I've ever seen is the Falcons beating the Minnesota Vikings. And that's two of those games. It's the game that sent us to the Super Bowl, and it's the game where Mike Vick made two grown men who played with the same team running to each other like they was on the video. Those are the two best games I've ever seen.
I would say that was one of the greatest plays. Yeah. But if you're going to talk about Mike Vick, the greatest game I ever seen, one of the greatest games I've ever seen was when he played, he was a Philadelphia quarterback. He went to Washington.
He's not going to talk about Green Bay.
No,
he's not going to talk about Mike Vick going to Green Bay and beating Brett Favre.
That's one of Mike Vick's biggest moments, man.
I agree with that.
Best quarterback ever.
Brett Favre.
Yeah, he is.
Brett Favre. Brett Favre.
Oh, you believe that too?
Brett Favre.
Nah.
Greatest quarterback.
Pay man a chance.
I'm telling you.
Besides Johnny Unitas, Brett Favre.
Let me tell you about this super fly, dirty, dirty